Hey everyone, welcome back to World War She.
Welcome back. I'm Diweni.
I'm Uzo. Another week, another episode.
Another week, another episode.
Wow,
But a different episode.
A different type of
format.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to give some advice.
Yeah, we just wanted to yap.
We wanted to talk, we wanted to give advice, we wanted to talk about stuff, we wanted to read situations that we have never been in and will never be in, and then give our opinions about them.
Yeah. Cause,
as
why not? Literally, why
country.
not? We can say whatever we want to sue us.
Don't sue us. Hey, don't sue us. Okay, let's start with our first Ask the Therapist. So this one is sourced from the New York Times advice column. Ask the Therapist.
So we the therapist.
Yeah, we the therapist. We can read the therapist, what she says after, and we'll find out whether we're right
Okay,
or like
okay,
we agree with her or not. This one's titled, My Husband Had an Affair and I Divorced Him. Should our kids know why? My friends think our children should know the truth is the subtitle. My ex-husband and I were married for 15 years. We separated 9 years ago after he had an affair and then divorced. We tried very hard to reconcile, but were unable to, in part because I felt he never took responsibility for the affair. Our 2 children are now teenagers. Several of my friends have insisted that one day I will have to tell my children that their father was unfaithful to me. They believe that our children won't ever really know or understand their father and their own lives without that information. I disagree. Their father and I are cordial co-parents, and the kids have not experienced a lot of conflict between us. Together, we celebrate holidays, attend their events, make decisions about the kids, and present ourselves as a united front. Plus, the kids don't ask about the divorce anymore. On the other hand, I understand that people deserve to know the truth about the things that have profoundly shaped their lives. Both kids struggle with anxiety and depression, as do I, and I feel if I told them about their father's infidelity, it will cause them to lose a trusted parent whom they love very much. Moreover, their father will be angry at me for doing so, and it will cause a rift that puts the children in a much more contentious situation than the one they're in now. What is the emotionally healthy thing to do? Even if I don't tell the children anything now, if they begin to ask questions when they are older, is it best to tell them the truth, or can I continue to tell them what we always have told them? That their father and I fell out of the kind of romantic love that people feel in a relationship, in a marriage. What do you think?
I don't think that's that difficult.
What?
She should tell her children.
Okay, but I want to know how old her kids are.
Yeah, that's a very important factor. Whenever that was my first initial thought, and then whenever she said teenager, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But so you're like they're 13 and above.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's old enough.
I feel like that's old enough to know, like, what?
Yeah, like I just think it's a little crazy because she's like, oh, they're gonna feel some time. I'm like, okay, and that's their feelings to have.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't know why are you denying.
Yeah.
Why are you denying them the right to form to their own opinions? Yeah.
And
if
like,
they're gonna find out later, I'd rather know now.
Yeah, and like at the end of the day, like maybe the reality that they have of their father, they don't have all the pieces.
Exactly.
And I don't think that's fair. Like, yeah, sure, they love him because they think everything has always been fine and dandy. But if they, like, would it change their opinion? Which
and I think
it would be valid if it did.
But my thing is,
it
doesn't have to change their opinion either.
It doesn't
like,
have to at all.
You can love your parents even if your parents make mistakes.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, if you guys are cordial and you guys still have a mutual respect for one another, like, your kids don't have to be mad at the fact that you guys have a mutual respect for one another.
But I feel like they should have all the facts to make their own opinion.
I wouldn't want to find out
their own feelings
when I'm 25 that my parents.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I would want to
like,
know,
especially because a lot of like kids and like people, like even us, like you see your parents' love and you kind of like want that for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like a good thing, especially, and like maybe they're thinking their dad is. I'm not saying that it has to change, but it could, and like maybe they. Like finding their future partner, they should have all the facts before they go find someone who's like their dad. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like I don't
Just know.
I feel like
they're teenagers. They're growing up.
Like if they were little kids, fine. You don't need to tell them nothing.
Facts.
But like they're literally teenagers. Like girl, you just don't have to tell them.
I think if they ask, you should tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you have to be like obfuscating around the truth around like 15, 16-year-old teenagers. Like if they ask why you guys got a divorce, like girl, tell them.
Yeah, and it, like they're suffering from anxiety and depression. Like maybe you should let them know the truth. Like I don't know. I don't think that's that crazy. Like
I don't think it's that crazy if they ask. Okay, let's see what the therapist has to say. He's saying, so no, you don't have to tell them, but if the time comes and they ask, you can be honest in a way that's emotionally generous rather than emotionally burdensome. That's the kind of truth that will benefit them. Facts.
I think you need to be honest with your children.
Facts.
Like I'm sorry, but they should be able to make their own opinions and, you know, evaluate their own feelings with all the pieces. Okay. It's that simple. Okay. All right. I paid for an entire trip to Universal Studios and now no one wants to go with me. I'm 27 female, bought 2-day tickets to Universal Studios and 1-day Horror Nights tickets for a guy 26 male. We'll call him Alex, that I met at a music festival back in July. In July, I went to a music festival by myself and was trying to meet friends to hang out with at the festival, which is when I met Alex. We had spent the entire 2-day festival weekend together, aside from when we were sleeping. We did not do anything romantic or sexual sorry. While we were there, but I felt a really strong connection with him. For context, I live in Arizona and he lived in Texas. But even after the festival, we continued to talk every day, texting, calling on the phone for over 3 hours every single day. We even played video games together. We shared a farm on Stardew Valley. You play that game, right? Okay. Oh, fun. Stardew Valley. So after talking consistently every day, we made plans for him to come visit me in Arizona. And then we were going to drive to Los Angeles to go to Universal Studios and Horror Nights together. We planned the days he was coming and when he would be in LA. Universal Studios was having a deal where you buy one day, you get another free inside the park. But at the time, Alex said that he had to wait to buy his ticket for after the deal expired. So I bought his ticket for him so we could both have 2 days in the park. Well, I made a huge mistake by doing that, not knowing that they were refundable. A few weeks after that, Alex grew distant and eventually ghosted me. I had asked him what was wrong and what I could do, but he had blocked me on everything, without paying me for his ticket. I wasn't even going to have him pay me back. I was going to ask him to pay for the hotel or something else to make it even. I was very sad and heartbroken. Fast forward a month after he had ghosted me, I asked all my friends if they wanted to come with me instead. I'd rather go with one of my friends than a man anyways. Yeah, sure. But they all told me they couldn't afford to go. I started seeing a new guy, 26 male. We'll call him Sam. Sam. What's Sam gonna do? And I asked him a little over 2 weeks from when the tickets are for. He said yes, but that he couldn't afford to pay for a lot of the trip. So I only asked him to help pay for food and gas to get there. Fast forward to now, 3 days before we're supposed to go to the trip. I just booked and paid for the hotel. Damn, she ain't learned her lesson, huh?
She didn't.
Hotel, and made sure that we had the Horror of the Nights ticket, whatever the hell it's called. And now he can't come on the trip now either. I asked everyone I'm close to who wanted to go. It's so last minute now, and of course they aren't able to come with me either. So I don't know if I'm asking for advice or what I should try to do and call them and ask for a refund. I'm pretty sure I can't, especially now, 3 days before. I don't know what else to do, and I don't really want to go by myself. Yeah. She's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, she is.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
I know.
Girl, you gonna have to bite that cost.
No facts. Just go by yourself, bro. It's fun. I went by myself to Universal once.
Literally
I had a good time.
womp. Like,
that sucks. She didn't learn her lesson.
She didn't learn her lesson. I was so. This is insane.
This is insane.
And then like, it kind of just seems like she's trying to find someone. Like she just. Okay, now she's talking to Sam to hope for he'll pay for the costs. Like, what?
I think she also just wanted someone to go with.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks. I feel bad for homegirl, but like, how old did she say she was?
Oh, she's like 26.
She should have known better than to buy tickets for a guy that she's met for a day. And
like, what?
Yeah. I think a lot of girls do this thing where
he told her he couldn't buy the ticket.
Exactly. If someone tells you that they can't afford something that's like $400 now, what do you think's going to change in a week?
Yeah.
That they're going to be able to afford it in a week?
And then again, like, why didn't she just let him buy his own thing?
Yeah,
like,
just say, oh, I'm going to buy my ticket now. And then whenever you have the money, you can buy it.
She didn't tell him she was buying the ticket, I don't think.
Did she not tell him?
She just bought the ticket. She was
no,
like,
I think she
deal.
I think she was just like, oh, if you can't, then I'll just buy if you can't buy the ticket right now because he said that he couldn't buy it now and that when he could buy it would be after the buy one get one deal expired. So I'm sure she was like, okay, well then I'll just get
buy
them.
It now.
Why does that make any sense? If you can't afford buy one get one, you think he's gonna be able to afford?
I don't know. She just sounds dumb.
She does.
I really hate to say it, but I'm just kind of like, okay, like.
Have you been watching Love Is Blind?
Mm-hmm.
There's just like this type of people really see what they want to see when they're lonely, and that's the same thing with the lady who's like, who the F did I marry?
Yes.
Like, if you guys don't know, there was this lady on TikTok, Reese Tisa.
Yeah.
She made this like 47-part series called Who the F Did I Marry? It's about how she like married this like compulsive liar. She was really lonely. And she got married to this crazy ass mofo.
Yeah.
And she was just like, honestly, I take a lot of responsibility for it. Like, I didn't deserve to be lied to. I didn't deserve to be put in a situation.
No, not at all. Like, it was a horrible, very manipulative decision. Like, that man was crazy.
He was crazy.
The lengths that he was going to manipulate her were
crazy.
Yeah.
But also, I did like how she took accountability
yes,
for the fact that if I was like a fully self-confident person, there's no way that he would have
all these things would have slid.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was like buying houses, like doing like random things, acting like he was rich, but he had no money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he was doing.
He was just lying.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, you really just hear what you want to hear.
Yeah.
whenever you're lonely, and she sounds really
not
lonely.
there. Yeah, and you like need someone.
Yeah.
To.
Like, she just sounds like she wants to make friends. I feel bad for homegirl.
Yeah.
But don't you ever buy tickets for someone,
especially if you're like, because obviously she's itching to get the money back.
Yeah.
So it's like,
she's obviously not like, maybe she got it like that, but maybe she don't. Maybe she's just doing fine. But like, girl, don't you ever do that again?
yeah, like it doesn't seem like she's very willing to bite the cost, which is just what has to happen in this situation.
Facts.
Which in my mind lets me know that she probably shouldn't have done that in the first place.
She should have known. I can't even believe she thought Sam was gonna help pay for gas.
Yeah,
or anything like that.
what?
Girl, either you have a free ticket for us to go to Universal
told
or
you
not.
that he don't got the money.
Yeah.
Like, leave Sam alone.
Facts.
Now you trying to pressure Sam into paying for stuff.
Yeah,
no.
No.
That's crazy.
Sorry, Queen.
Damn, I'm sorry, Queen.
I am really sorry.
Yeah, just don't do that again. Like,
This is a lesson, though.
get
Like,
comfortable with yourself and just do things.
No,
If you want to do
facts.
something, you just got to do it.
if you want to do something with other people, then you got to pay for your own stuff, and they got to pay for their own stuff. Or if you guys have to put it on one card, they have to Venmo you before.
Yeah, facts.
Like, before you
Facts.
put your card down for
Yeah.
anything, they need to pay you before, especially when it's like,
especially when it's someone you met like 2 weeks ago. Like, let's
Facts.
remember
when you met
that
someone
piece
2
of
weeks ago at a
information.
music festival and you guys
Yeah.
just hung out together for like a day. My thing that a lot of people don't understand too, a lot of women, I hear so many women say like, we talk on the phone every day, we text all the time. A lot of guys have no one to talk to.
Yeah.
And they just talking to you for fun. That don't mean they want to date you, bro.
Like, bro, we got 24 hours in the day. They gonna make some
Exactly.
time.
I love talking to
Like,
people.
yeah.
You probably just love talking to people.
Yeah.
You ever talk to guys and they're just like, in their guy friendships, oh, how is your friend doing? Oh, he's doing fine.
Yeah.
They don't really know much.
They
They
don't
don't
really
really
know,
be flapping
yeah.
gums, gossiping with one another. They just probably thinks it's real fun to have someone to flap
yeah,
gums
to
with.
really just like vibe with, bond with, yap with. Like,
don't mean
I
you
don't know
lo-
what she thought.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't even romantic.
I just gotta pray for my
That's probably
sisters
good,
whenever
yeah.
stuff like this happens. Like, we gotta stand up.
We really do. Like, we really just need the level of confidence in ourselves, because I think some of these encounters can maybe be avoided
I agree.
if you're not hell bent on being with someone.
Okay, this next one is from the New York Times. Ask the Therapist column.
I don't,
This one is titled, I had a sex dream about my therapist. Was she right to be upset? The sub caption is, she said I could tell her anything. Aw, baby. I'm sorry,
I
King.
don't even know.
I'm a veteran with PTSD, depression, anxiety, and marital discord. The Veterans Affairs Department has been paying for me to see a therapist. At my last session, I shared with my therapist that I had a sexual dream about her. I did not share any specifics about the dream, nor did I say or suggest that I have a crush on her. In parentheses, I do not. My therapist blew up at me, saying that this is something you should not bring up to a therapist. The next day, I felt so bad about the incident that I texted the therapist and apologized. I told her I was embarrassed and would never share something like that again. She did not reply. 2 days later, I received a phone call from her receptionist telling me that my therapist was terminating therapy with me. For the record, the therapist never told me any topic was off limits. In fact, she told me that therapy was a safe space to share any issues that I wanted to bring up. I remember asking her, I can tell you anything? And she said, yes, anything. I feel confused and abandoned. She was the only person I could share anything with and not feel judged. This is how a lot of vets feel if we share anything terrible we had done or failed to do while on active duty. I don't think I will ever trust a therapist again. I feel lost, alone, and hurt. Can you offer any guidance? Damn, I feel bad for him.
I think he has some issues and he should go see another therapist
Well,
to
he
work
went
through
to
some
the therapist.
Well, it ain't gonna work out with this therapist, but trust me, he needs to go get another one.
Yeah, but like, dang, I feel bad for him. That's a normal thing, though. Like, to tell your therapist that you're attracted to them.
I guess
Like,
where I just don't understand when your brain would tell you to say that out loud.
like, she says she could, like, I would personally never, well, I've never been attracted to my therapist.
Yeah.
But, like, in The Sopranos, like, Tony
Yeah,
Sopranos
yeah,
attracted to his
yeah,
therapist. Like,
yeah.
it's like a normal thing to,
Yeah,
like,
and
I
I
hear therapists talk
understand-
about that.
and
Like,
I-
remember the girl who was fell in love with her psychiatrist?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're at and then
And
I
I-
remember all these therapists saying, like, yeah, it's normal for your therapy patients to develop feelings
I
for
definitely understand that, because obviously this is someone that you're telling like some stuff that you don't tell anybody else.
Yeah.
Like there's a different bond there. I guess like my brain would never say that. Like, I would
Yeah.
never be sitting across the room from a therapist be like, yeah, I had a sex dream about you. Like that's just a little crazy to say out
Facts.
loud.
But that's the point of therapy. is that you can
Yeah.
go there and say crazy stuff.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think the point of you're supposed to be able to tell your therapist anything? Genuinely.
Yeah, I guess okay. I guess in my brain, like anything in the context of like
Like your issue.
Yeah. I just don't know what did he benefit? Like, even if the therapist took it like a certain way, like say the therapist took it like in a positive, not positive, but they were just like, okay, like if they didn't do this, okay, what was the point?
The point of therapy sometimes is not to work through issues, but it's sometimes just to have a place where you can share things that you can't share with anyone else. And the whole role of a therapist is also to make sure that your therapist is never supposed to judge you. Like, I've had like 4 therapists in my life, and they're like, yeah, like, you can tell me anything. You can't offend me. I'm not here to judge you.
I mean, I get it. I just can't imagine like a woman, you're across from a man. Oh, I had a sex dream about you. Like, that's just uncomfortable.
No facts.
And it's just like yeah, like he got abandoned, I guess. But like, you just gonna have to find another one. Maybe a male this time.
Maybe a male this time.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I just feel like it's like, yeah, I get you feel bad for him. Like, I get it. Like, it's probably hard, especially if he like had this strong bond and he felt like a certain way. But like, obviously on her point, it's like, dude, what the heck? Like, okay, now you every time you're sitting in therapy, like, you know that's like a looming. About you. Yeah, and it's just like, I just feel like it can be an uncomfortable situation.
Exactly. You don't know who knows what Miss Therapist is going through. Maybe Miss Therapist has been a victim of sexual abuse.
Yeah,
or maybe,
and it's just like, and I just feel like it could just be a sticky situation. Like, what are the next thoughts gonna be since he's already comfortable saying that? Like, that's a little.
She's also at work. Like, who's trying to hear that at work?
Like, no one's trying to hear that. Like, yeah. Bro, like, tell me something else. No, like, tell me about how you about everything except for that. Like, literally, like, like I get it. Like, it's supposed to be a safe place, but I don't know. If someone came up in there saying that stuff to me, you would be hearing from my receptionist too.
Facts.
You would have to. You would just simply have to find somebody else.
But also, like, therapists, like, I feel like they have a right to like not want to hear that shit.
That's the thing is like, damn, I get like you can say anything and they're just supposed to like. But I think they gotta watch out for themselves too, and maybe their mental health and what's going on in their lives.
Now she gotta go home and like be thinking about that all day. Like, I don't know.
Like, that's much, but I hope he found somebody else because he definitely still need it.
He needs some help.
He needs some help. All right. Title. Boyfriend is always suspicious of me, and it's exhausting. Ever since my boyfriend, he's 29, and she's 29 too, have been dating, he's always been jealous, and it's tiring. Last night, a male coworker whom I have no relationship with whatsoever besides work, but dialed me at 10 p.m. I'm a nurse that takes call, and so when I get called late at night, I wake up with my heart racing and always answer right away. I panic answered because my body's conditioned to do so, and he didn't say anything, and I hung up. My boyfriend was like, "Who was that?" And looking at my text messages, and I said it's a coworker, he said things like, "That's such a vague answer." And I was like, "He's my coworker and nothing else to me." He asked, "Why did you even answer in the first place?" And I was like, "Because I take call. I naturally just answer when someone calls." I got super defensive because it's not the first time something like this has happened, and it's exhausting dealing with this. One time, someone rang my doorbell and walked away. Our building has 300 units, and he must have had the wrong floor. My boyfriend opened the door and saw the guy walk down the hall, and all the guy said was sorry and kept walking away. I had no idea who the guy was. My boyfriend made up a story that I was cheating on him, and that guy... cheating on him with that guy. When he knew my boyfriend was there, he walked away. My boyfriend went on a business trip and came home to his gym shorts being missing. He thought I had a guy over and gave him the shorts and gave the shorts to him. I told him I swear I never had anyone over. He later found the shorts in the back of the closet. A pair of black socks that looked unfamiliar ended up in his giant drawer of socks. He thought I had a guy over and a guy left his socks there. I really had no idea how the socks got there or if he had an old pair he forgot about because they ended up in the hamper and getting washed. This morning I couldn't take it. I have a lot of anxiety, I wonder why, and couldn't even breathe because I was so anxious. I went to sit in the car before work earlier than usual and he thought that was suspicious too. I don't know what to do. I thought, girl, what the fuck do you mean you don't know what to do? What the hell? I thought the jealousy would get better, but it seems like it's not. I'm at work and haven't had a talk about the coworker calling me thing, but it's hard to know what to say without sounding too defensive to the point of being suspicious.
She in a game of body.
This is really crazy. Like, this is crazy.
What was that one game that you would play? And it was like, it was in Little Among Us.
Oh yeah,
She literally
she's
dead ass playing
literally
Among Us with her
what
boyfriend.
is this nonsense? I'm not sure. I don't know what to do.
People stay saying, I don't know what to do. Girl, you know what the hell to
read
do.
this back.
Exactly.
Read this back and then deploy common sense.
Exactly.
Because you're
When
actually
you
pissing
think-
me off right now.
This is actually crazy.
Like what?
And also, even if you were on call, if a random person calls me at 3 a.m. that I know and I have their number, say I'm answering.
I'm
Like, what's
answering
up?
because
Maybe
clearly
you saw
there
my
might
mom
be,
get hit by a car. Like,
or maybe they're in trouble, and
Exactly.
like you were. I don't
maybe
know.
you're supposed to be at work, and they're like, "Dude, where are you?"
Yeah, like,
I would answer.
What the actual heck? Like, I don't know how you could just date someone policing you.
You know,
Like, what is this
facts.
nonsense? Like,
If Joe
truly,
Schmo from the 4th grade and I have their number saved on my phone called me at 3 a.m., I would answer.
I would answer, and I would be so confused. Like,
What's
I
up?
would be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Like, something bad has happened. You know what I mean? Like, I would extend an arm, lend a helping arm. Like, what?
She's dating a cop.
She's dating.
She's literally dating an
She's
investigator.
dating a freak.
She's
'Cause
dating
what does
Detective
this-
Stabler, bro.
But also, what does this develop into?
No, exactly. People
Like-
always say like, "I thought it would get better. I thought the jealousy would get." Why would
Why would it
jealousy get better?
Bro had a pair of missing shorts and assumed he
Automatic-
gave it to somebody else. Like, yo, what? Nah, you
Another
gotta
pair
go.
of socks pulls up. It's probably his socks.
It's
like,
literally his socks. It's literally his socks.
And you don't think it's gonna be better? You don't think you don't think it's gonna get worse?
I don't know what to do, girl.
Girl,
I'm
you
a-
know what to
you
do.
know what to do.
You
I don't
know
even have to
exactly
say.
what to
You know what to do. Go ahead and free yourself.
Yeah.
There's no saving this. There's no yapping. Free yourself.
People are willfully imprisoned. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Remember all them girls on TikTok things I wasn't allowed to do when I was dating my boyfriend?
like,
I remember being in middle school. People say, "Oh, my boyfriend says I'm not allowed to." Oh,
like what?
oh.
Y'all, this is really crazy.
It is very crazy.
Yeah, she just gonna have to leave that relationship. I love to say it actually. I don't hate to say it. Girl, go ahead and leave because this isn't.
This is not serving you.
It's not serving you.
It's not serving anyone. Do they live together?
I think so.
It's giving they live together.
Yeah. Which I promise you, these signs were already there.
No facts.
Girl, go ahead and move back to your parents' house if that's an option.
This one is titled "How to Tell a Coworker to Stop Asking for Hugs." Very interesting.
Okay, where my hug at?
Exactly. Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Girl, bye. I have a coworker who's so sweet. He goes out of his way to help everyone and bring snacks in for people to have. He's like this to everyone. So I never took it as he was interested in me, especially since I'm very pregnant. A few months ago, he made me food during a stressful shift, and I was so happy that I hugged him. I'm always hungry. I was very stressed. It literally made my night. Again, I didn't think anything of it because he goes above and beyond for all of his coworkers. I'm naturally not a hugger, but I was very overwhelmed with joy that it just came out of me. An innocent hug. After this, I noticed he would always ask for a hug when I got to work and when I left. I don't typically enjoy hugs, so I was dodging them any chance I could. Though it made me a little uncomfortable, I still didn't think any more of it than he was just being nice. A month ago, he followed me into a cooler to ask me on a date. He proceeds to take my phone from my pocket to see if he could get my number. I took my phone out of his hands and said I wasn't interested. I feel like I should have mentioned I have a boyfriend, but again, I'm very pregnant. It's obvious I'm not interested in going on a date with anyone, in my opinion. I didn't want him to think the feeling was mutual, so I honestly ignored him for a week. Do you want a snack? No. Can I help you with? No. I got it. I felt like I was becoming a little rude, so I eased up. As soon as I accepted his help again and would take him up on his food offerings, he went back to asking for hugs. He noticed that I became busy when he's around, so now he literally waits right next to me to ask for a hug when I'm free. He literally waited behind a door today, thinking I couldn't see him, just to come ask for a hug when I wasn't busy. It's annoying and creepy at this point. And when I'm pushed to feel this way, I usually become super bitchy and overreact. I don't want to overreact. I want to politely tell this man that I want him to stop asking for hugs, but I don't really know how to go about it. If you've made it this far, thank you. I know there's bigger problems out there, but this has been bothering me deeply, and I would love some advice on how to get my feelings across without snapping.
I think she should just go to HR.
Yeah, why she gotta handle it?
Like what? Like I
hiding
think
behind doors is
I
crazy.
think she should just go to HR.
what they're for.
Imagine asking somebody for a hug
At work.
Like I just feel like that's an odd thing to do
No,
in
fact.
general. Uzo, imagine if I just can I get a hug? Like you would be like, what the
Yeah.
actual hell? Like what?
Can I get a hug? No.
That's weird.
Especially like someone who's not your
Friend. Like what?
or like has not reciprocated, like is hiding from you, like actively
Like-
hiding from you. He's literally crazy.
She
needs to be looking out for her baby.
Yeah, she needs to be. She gotta keep that head on a swivel.
Exactly.
You're not letting up.
No,
like,
this is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I think this is an HR issue. You need to go to HR.
Yeah,
you need to protect
exactly.
yourself. this needs to be like documented
No,
because
facts.
you just never know.
Exactly.
Like, there needs to be document that you went to go tell someone, and this is the situation at hand. Because I just cannot imagine. He's literally asking her for a hug.
Where my hug
Imagine.
at? In
Can I
this
get a hug?
in the big 2025.
Can I get a hug?
Where my hug at?
Can I get a
Hiding
hug?
behind a door for a hug.
Like, what? He's like waiting. Like, I think I that's very weird. Like, I don't know if maybe he's like weirdly obsessed with her pregnant belly. That's where my head went.
That's where my head went
because
too.
like,
She needed a backup from him.
yeah,
though.
like,
She'd be like, I'm hugged out. Nah.
I'm done. Like, actually, don't touch me.
Obviously, she doesn't have the like gumption. I don't know if gumption's the right word, but this is like, I understand exactly why she's like confused as fuck.
Yeah.
People like this guy, like they know how to create and craft situations where they have plausible deniability.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, if you say, you're making me uncomfortable, I'm just hugging you. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You literally said you accepted all my, I'm just a friendly person. I give nice stuff to everyone. Like, you're making a bigger
Yeah.
deal out of this than you. Like, she just needs to
Mhm.
literally go the fuck to HR.
Yeah. That's like
They
they
the ones who
need
gotta
to
handle
know
it
because
this ain't got nothing to do with her
he gonna
anymore.
skirt his way out of this situation somehow. So she just
Exactly.
needs to be
Or he's gonna. You need to be you need to be the fat lady. You need to be the lady who sings first. You need to be the person who tells the first tale to HR
100%, yeah.
before he goes around saying you this and that.
Yeah, like,
Nah.
oh, she's da 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 da. Yeah, nah, girl, go to HR.
Go to HR.
Let them take care of it. All right. Ask the therapist. I'm jealous of my partner's flirting. What can I do? At age 66, I'm finally in a wonderful relationship with an attentive, loving, and kind man. But I'm frustrated by how anxious and insecure I am in our relationship. For example, he has formed a bond with a woman we regularly play pickleball with. They're both dealing with alcoholics in their lives. They look for each other when we arrive to play, maneuver it so they play games together, and have intense private conversations between games, usually about alcoholism and recovery. Meanwhile, I'm on the periphery, watching every move with a sick feeling in my stomach. I dread seeing her and worry when I do. I also struggle when he comments about the other women, the eyes of my physical therapist. They're so gorgeous, they're distracting. He says, I noticed she's not wearing a wedding ring. Great. Thanks for telling me. I think about how handsome he is, start to wonder why he even loves me, and it all goes downhill from there. I do not mention any of my insecurities to him. I know it's not his issue and it would only make him feel weird and resentful toward me. I'm pretty much a 10 out of 10 on the insecure attachment style. How can I learn to live more securely and truly trust him? I don't even think this is worth saving. Like, y'all need to break up and you need to go see a therapist.
Facts. What you mean commenting on she not wearing a wedding ring?
Like,
Are you crazy?
At first I was like, she's just a little insecure. Like, go get help. Y'all can fix this. But the eyes of my therapist.
I also just don't think that this is like, it's one thing to go to therapy or like go work on your insecurities.
Yeah.
And then find a partner who is the right fit for you.
Yeah.
You are an alcoholic dating a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, this is the worst possible partner for you
like,
ever.
It's just not gonna work.
Exactly.
That's just what
you
it
know
is.
what I
Like,
mean?
it's not gonna work. Cut the ties.
Like, it could be he's just like a flirt, like, oh, he's just
Yeah.
saying all this, all that, like just like being a weird old man, like.
Yeah.
But if you an insecure lady,
It's
like
not
that's
gonna
not your partner. It's not gonna
work.
work.
It's not your partner.
Next
It's
thing you
not
know,
your
you're gonna
partner.
be going under his bed, like digging through his
Yeah,
stuff,
literally
like
crashing out every
yeah.
moment of time. Girl, you 66.
It's
Rest.
okay. Just rest.
Rest. Yeah.
Just
So then
rest.
the therapist says the therapist wants her to express her feelings to her partner about like how it makes her uncomfortable that he says all these things about women and his relationship with this other woman and things like that. But then she says, if this doesn't happen with your partner, if he continues to discuss his attraction to other women or doesn't make space for you at pickleball, then you're in therapy anyways and you're still doing the work of learning to trust yourself because you'll realize that what you experienced wasn't the same old jealousy. It was wisdom. Trust it and find someone willing to be gentle with your heart.
Fact.
Yeah. That's about it.
Like, if she wants to save her relationship, like, obviously, I guess you got to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
But, like, girl, you at pickleball, he's boxing you out, trying to talk to another honey. Like, are you crazy?
He's like, shoot,
Yeah.
go get us
Throwing
water.
the ball over there so you can go get it, and then putting his arm kind of
literally maneuvering to play games with another woman. I don't know about it.
I don't know if there's anything
Like,
we're
I don't
saving
know.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand, like, you got to put in work for things, but, like, there's some things that's just,
No fact.
meh. Like, I'm not digging this. That's why I feel like my thing is, and what I'm slowly realizing by like hearing people's different stories of people that are in like long relationships is when it gets to that breaking point, and obviously this is not for every relationship, but that issue has been there.
Facts.
It's been there. It's like they just kick the can down the road.
Facts.
Like they don't want to face anything. And then it's like damn, finally like the lid popped off. Like one thing I've realized is like this isn't like of course if it's like different like infidelity or something like that, that's a whole different ball game. But like when these couples that have been dating for a long time break up because of like just some lit issue that they couldn't reconcile, it's really because they didn't want to face it when it first came up the first 3 months that they were together. That's all it is.
And my thing is also like, y'all gotta start breaking up with people.
Y'all need to start
like
breaking
early,
up.
like
And then
early.
y'all are 8 years down the road, then you're like, but 8 years, what is it for? Bro, just because you've been together for a long time doesn't mean it's been a good time. I wish people would really, really understand that. Just because you've been together for a long time does not mean it's been a good time.
People have got to start breaking up with people early.
Like, it's just crazy to me.
Do you know Clark? I forgot her last name. She's like this black girl. She's
Oh,
like an
yeah, I
influencer.
love Clark.
I remember it was on the news because she made this. I saw it on Instagram where she was going on a date with some guy that she had met through a mutual friend, and she lives super far uptown. He lives super far downtown, and he wanted to invite her to a bar that was like a block away from his house, knowing full and well that it would be like an hour and a half train for her to get there. Like knowing full, like didn't even want to. She's like, I wasn't even trying to ask him for him to come to a place in uptown, but like, dang, maybe the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Like, and she was like, when I saw where he wanted us to go on the first day, I was just like, yeah, this is not gonna work, and I canceled him. I remember, Huda, you know, Huda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna, yeah, on like Good Morning USA, were like, she should have just gone on a date with him. Da-da-da-da. And I remember the way that Clark explained it was so amazing.
Yeah, she's like, amazing when it comes to
when you're on your first date, this is when you're on your best behavior.
Yeah,
this is literally when you're on your best. If he's this inconsiderate on the first date, what am I gonna go on a date with him for? What do you think is gonna change in a year?
Yeah, what do you think is gonna pan out?
How do you think it's gonna pan out? You don't even fart in front of each other for the first like year of dating, and we're literally on a first date, on the first date, and he doesn't have the gumption to even pick a place that's in the middle. And I'm supposed to date him.
Hell no.
Like she was like, not even find a place that's near me. A place that's in the middle can't even do that. Yeah. Picks a place that's in the lobby of his apartment.
Like what?
Yeah. Are you crazy?
Yeah, nerd. She's spot on though.
She was spot on.
Because that's what it is. Yeah. Is like you're so people just need to really be realistic with themselves. That's not the thing. It's like I just think as a human race we are just so like we want love and a partner so damn bad. Like the shit that people are willing to put up with is genuinely just insane. Just break up.
But my thing is, it's even bad for the men. What's happening?
It's bad for everybody.
What's happening? Yeah. Literally, what's happening? It's some damn phones, obviously.
It's really, people are like, I feel like people's maturity is stunted.
People's maturity and their social skills are just stunted.
Like
this one. How can I get my daughter-in-law to add me to her Instagram story? A reader feels left out when she sees photos of her granddaughter hanging out with their mother's side of the family, including at gatherings in which she was present. This one's short. I am a mother to a terrific son and a grandmother to 2 darling little girls. They get together more often with my daughter-in-law's family than me, which makes sense. They live close by and I live an hour and a half away. Still, I make an effort to drive to see the girls and invite my son to bring them to visit me. The issue. My daughter-in-law frequently posts pictures of her family gatherings on Instagram, but she never includes a picture of me, even when I'm at the gathering. It hurts. I don't want to burden my son with this, and I know my daughter-in-law can use her Instagram as she chooses, but do you think I should talk to her about feeling left out? Absolutely not.
That's so sad. Aw.
I don't think she should talk to her
No,
about
I don't
it,
think
though.
so either, but like that's like really sad. Like damn, she's trying. Like, but maybe she needs to be honest with herself and why her daughter-in-law isn't posting.
Well, I can already tell.
Oh.
I make an effort to drive to see the girls and invite my son to bring them to visit me. That's when I knew it was her. Invite my son to bring them to visit me. She hasn't even like mentioned her. I'm a mother to a terrific son and a grandmother to 2 darling little girls.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
We know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. Like, I know what the issue is, bro. Like,
yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
I feel bad for her though. Like, that sucks.
that does
Didn't even post a
suck.
picture of me even when I'm at the gathering.
Like,
Like, dang, I'm
damn.
there. I'm at
Yeah.
the function.
And I know pictures were took. She
Yeah,
said,
facts.
Swipe.
Like, I'm not posting.
She said delete.
What I think that she should do is be very introspective of what is happening in their
Yeah.
relationship and why there's dysfunction in their
Yeah.
relationship.
Mhm.
Like,
And it could be both of them.
it's probably both of them. Maybe
Yeah.
she don't like her and she don't
Yeah,
like her
like,
because she don't like
yeah.
her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
yeah. She don't have
maybe
to like wave a white flag and like surrender if she really
Facts.
wants to be on the Instagram.
facts.
Because that seems to be, she seems to be pressed about that Instagram.
I'd be pressed too because why are you posting pictures? I'm not even in them. I was literally there.
Damn.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get the pictures. That sucks.
Yeah, she needs to look and see what the issue really is, and she needs to do stuff in her power, low key, to fix it, because she's the one that's all up in arms and stuff. So she's gonna have to figure that out.
Facts. I'm gonna read this one. This one is called "Are Tight Jeans and Cologne Reason Enough to Stop Dating a Nice Man?" I recently started dating a man who is funny and bright. His lifestyle preferences are aligned with mine. We both like splitting our time among New York City, the beach, and the country. That combo is hard to find these days. The problem, on our third date, he showed up wearing tight white jeans and cologne with gel in his hair. I appreciate that he might like this vibe, but it's not for me. It was also different from his low-key style on our first 2 dates. I managed to make it through happy hour, but I've been sensitive to scent for as long as I can remember. Should I bring up the sensitivity with him or chalk it up to a preference that another woman may like? I think this is the issue with America.
This is literally was what I was. This is the issue. God forbid a guy
Wears
dressed a
tight
little
jeans.
funky sometimes. Then all of a sudden is, should I bring? Like, this is actually what the issue
Yeah.
is. Do y'all hear yourselves?
That's-
Like, genuinely, do y'all hear yourselves? This is actually the issue. So instead of seeing if the relationship is even going to develop, mind you, this is their third date.
This is their third
and
date.
you're already saying he's a great guy. Your goals align. Like, the actual important stuff is working.
Facts.
Then mind you, this is your third date. You don't even want to see it play out to the point wherever you guys like gather that trust, and then you're in the position of like making suggestions as you do.
Third date, dude. Like, you're not. What you even close enough to him to be smelling his cologne
like,
for?
what? Nah, she's just gonna have to be single. Actually, let him go.
Let him go,
be
bro.
Free,
Let him
'cause
be
clearly
free.
you need help. Because I feel like even with Wyatt, like, not that he didn't dress bad. Like when we met, he just had a very like regular like college style. And like right now we're in the process of like developing his style. Like whenever we went to Mexico, we got him a bunch of like linens like that. I like fitted his vibe. And now we're looking at like winter like jackets, like just like he's just we're showing him different vibes. But imagine if I was like when I first met him, like I don't really like the sporty thing he got going on. So like we're done.
Hey.
Even though he's like a really nice guy, like super like everything I'd want in a person. Imagine if I was y'all just gotta stay single. Leave these men alone.
No,
Leave these good men alone.
It's the tindification of the human mind.
Yeah.
Because we've gamified dating.
Yeah.
People think you can just keep swiping, you'll find a better person.
Like, how do you go from he's great, everything aligns, to his skinny jeans and cologne?
He's
I
funny
can't
and
do
bright,
it.
he's lit.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like this is actually really great. Like this is our third date, mind you, so it's been going well. Like y'all
My
keep
answer
going
to
on
this
dates.
is you can break up with anyone for any reason at
Yeah.
any time. So just do with that what you will.
Yeah.
But just understand this is the type of values that you're trying to use to navigate your life.
You're gonna be single forever.
You're gonna be you're not gonna have a
and that might be, if this is the way you're gonna go about it,
That might be the future that you have to have.
and I think that might be best for society.
Exactly.
Because he don't need this. King needs to wear his skinny jeans and his cologne. He'll find a woman who's like, all right, like I'm not messing with it, but like he's a good guy. We'll work with this. Like once we get there, we'll switch some things up. Because I promise you, if she's like, hey, like I'm not really messing with, he'll be like, oh damn, like what should we do? Like let's go shop. Like you know what I mean? Like let's figure it out.
I feel like the
That's
male
usually how it
equivalent of this is like,
goes.
imagine you're on this date with this girl. She's funny, lit, bright,
Yeah.
everything you've ever wanted in a woman, but her leave out's a little left out.
Yeah.
Like then you're going
Like,
like
then
she
you-
pull up to the third day and her leave out's looking left out for one day and you done with her?
Yeah, like
That's
nah,
crazy.
that's
That's
really crazy. That's really crazy. She's just gonna have to move on.
Yeah.
Let him go. Actually.
Facts. All right.
Oh, damn.
Okay, this one can actually be our last one.
Mm.
I relocated for my wife and now I'm miserable. What should I do? My wife and I married in the mid 2000s. I'm an Asian American and she's white. We built a happy life on the West Coast where my family lives and where I feel deeply rooted. Just before the pandemic, my wife, who is from the South, asked to move closer to her aging parents. Without much hesitation, we bought a house in the South. At the time, I told myself, happy wife, happy life. Now, years later, I am filled with regret that I didn't think more carefully about the downsides. As an Asian American in the South, I often feel out of place, and I miss the belonging that I had in the Bay Area. Along with the regret, I feel resentment. I sacrificed a great deal to honor her desire to move, but she seems unwilling to reciprocate when it comes to my longing to return. When I raise the issue, she says we might revisit it in 2030 after our daughter graduates from high school, but that feels unbearably far away, and I fear she'll resist even then. I've tried to find compromises, like more trips or a second home in the Bay Area, but the truth is we spend nearly all our time in the South. Meanwhile, I carry the financial load for a lifestyle that doesn't feel like mine. I feel stuck between three options: accept this life in the South, try to create a bicoastal arrangement, or keep pressing for a return to the Bay Area in 2030. How do I honor my own needs without damaging my marriage further? And how can I talk with my wife in a way that moves us forward instead of deepening resentment?
Yeah,
This
you
is the
fucked
thing,
up.
bro. You fucked up.
You fucked up. I don't even know what to say because
I don't
you
even know
fucked
what to
up.
say,
Like
yeah.
you fucked up. Like this is why y'all need to learn how to communicate.
If you don't want to do something, bro, you can't do things you don't want to do.
Yeah,
And then
like,
hold it against someone.
Yeah, like
The way he was
girl,
holding it against her, I sacrificed a great deal to honor her return to move, but she seems unwilling to reciprocate when it comes to my longing to return home. Bro, you should have put up
You
a
should've-
fight when you was there.
you should have thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
You should have thought about it a little bit more.
This is my thing with people pleasers, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you please the people, and now you're
Yeah,
mad
now you're
that they don't
mad.
reciprocate.
And all we
too.
gotta say is
She-
womp womp,
She
'cause-
might not be a people pleaser.
Yeah,
Like,
she clearly not. She wants to stay in the South. She
Yeah.
said she want to move to the South. She in the South. She gonna stay in the South.
exactly.
And now you're till 2030 when her kid
when y'all's kids graduate high school,
and that's fair.
like, that's mad reasonable.
That's very reasonable. Like you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
that's where they've started to build their friends. Like I remember whenever I moved from Ireland to here, I was heartbroken. Like I had to leave all my friends. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's reasonable. Like I'm sorry. You should have spoke up when you had the chance. You just gonna have to
Facts.
figure
She
it the
just
hell
moved
out.
there. Y'all just moved there in 2020.
Yeah.
Only been there 5 years, and now you want to uproot again and move back to the Bay Area. I'm sorry, baby. You're gonna have to stay.
Yeah, he's gonna have to stay. Like
This is why I keep telling people pleasers. I
Like-
want to get something. I need to write a book for people pleasers. Like,
do.
we need to do
Yeah,
something. We
like,
need to. There needs to be public service announcements
yeah,
about.
because like then you
people
get in
pleasers.
situations like this. Now you crying, bro. We don't. I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad for you.
I feel bad for you, but
I
like
don't feel
not that
bad for him,
much.
because it's just like you just like you get yourselves in these situations when you do not know how to communicate your feelings, and when
Facts.
you're just like happy life, happy wife, happy life. What kind of nonsense is that? Like,
Exactly.
bro, like
you gotta live there.
yeah, like that's
What
this
kind
is
of
your
nonsense
life.
is there? Exactly. This is literally your life.
This is like your.
I'm
real life.
asking you, how do you feel about us moving to the South? Well, I don't mind. Let's move.
Yeah,
And now we're there.
now
And you're
you
mad.
crying and moaning like womp womp.
Honestly, as someone who's been on the receiving end of that, it pisses me off so bad.
because then you're the bad
Yeah.
guy.
No, I'm the bad guy. I
Yeah.
asked you to your face, what do you want to do? And you told me that you wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And now we're here and you're mad. What? Literally what?
There's no winning.
Like,
There's no
literally,
winning.
I gave
Like-
you ample opportunity to say, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do this. Maybe we could go to this other place. Maybe we should.
Maybe we could go halfway. Maybe we could find.
Yeah, a place
find
with
something that
Asian
works.
community. Like,
Yeah.
we ample opportunity, and you chose to say nothing.
Now you crying.
And now it's my fault?
Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. That's actually not going to fly.
So you're gonna have to talk about this in 2030.
Yeah.
Feel
have
like
to
that's
talk
your
about
best
it.
bet.
And at that point, y'all might have to find a neutral place to move.
Facts.
Because
Like
y'all gonna have to move to the Midwest or some shit. Like Mideast or whatever the hell. That's in between both, because why you gotta go back to your family?
Exactly.
Like,
She got to stay away from hers.
yeah, like y'all gonna have to find middle ground. And you should be honest that time and not happy wife, happy life. Like, girl, you deserve that, Loki.
Exactly.
Like, he didn't he was
He
not
did
thinking.
not think that
He was not
through.
thinking. So you just have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
That's just what this is.
Revisit in 2030.
Revisit in 2030.
Yeah.
If that's what she's talking about, that's the position that you put yourself in. So
Facts. Don't try to blame it on nobody else.
it's nobody else's fault but your own. So there's nothing we can do
Literally,
with that.
I sacrificed a great deal to honor her desire to move, but she seems unwilling to reciprocate when it comes to my longing to return is a crazy thing to type.
But then also now I'm paying.
Now I'm paying
The
for
financial-
I'm carry the financial load for a lifestyle that doesn't feel like mine. Baby, whose fault is that?
It's literally your
Yeah.
fault. I don't like that line
Neither
at
did
all,
I.
actually. Like,
Now you're an asshole about
yeah,
it?
like the
oh,
marriage is strained because you couldn't speak up
you
with
couldn't speak.
what your wants were. Like, you couldn't speak. So that's actually where the strain is coming from.
Exactly.
Like,
sorry.
like literally sorry. Like,
And I am sorry.
yeah,
I wish
like,
you would have
y'all
said
just don't have to
something.
get through it. You didn't, so now y'all are here. You're 5 years in. What's another 5 years?
Facts. You might die there, bro. They gonna bury you in Kentucky, wherever you
Yeah.
are.
I'm sorry, King.
I'm sorry, but we need to all take this as a lesson, bro. Stop people
Yeah.
pleasing.
Thanks for listening and give us your opinions. Like, were we wrong on any of these? We
Facts.
weren't,
Let us know what you
but
think.
Yeah.
If you need advice for anything and you want our opinions,
Yeah,
we'll
or
keep it anonymous.
Yeah.
Just send
or
us
even
a
if
DM.
you just want our opinions on situations. It
Yeah.
doesn't even have to like be applicable to you.
I feel like most of our viewers have our phone number, so shoot us a text
Yes.
message. If not, you can find us at World War She Pod
yes.
on Instagram
send
and
us
shoot us a
little
DM.
yeah.
We love to
Alright.
answer these questions. So
So fun. So good. We're not
We-
wrong, but if you think we are wrong, let us know.
let us know. Okay, well, we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
y'all.